Montana Congressman Ryan Zinke is here, former squadron commander on SEAL Team 6. Good to see you, sir. Afghanistan 2.0?
You know, deja vu, isn't it? Remember Afghanistan? We not only left citizens, we knowingly and willingly locked and welded the gates shut and left civilians outside the perimeter to fend for themselves. This is the time the Taliban were stoning to death the female pilots that we trained, and they were hanging interpreters out of U.S.-made helicopters. Now, fast forward, another example of cut and run. I'm glad they got the embassy staff out. I'm absolutely thrilled they did. They did a great job. But part of the embassy's job is what? To protect our citizens. Right? And other countries are getting people out. Look, we're the United States of America, and everyone watches this. And once again, it's another Biden failure.
All right. So to be fair to the administration, they say, look, there's a lot of those 16,000 that don't want to leave. They're dual citizens. They've not asked to be evacuated, and the U.S. is helping. Here's Secretary Blinken today.
The reduction in violence that we were able to achieve through the ceasefires that we helped produce has allowed partners and allies in coordination with us to conduct some aerial evacuations.
You know better than most the dangers that men like yourself and men you commanded are put in to go rescue people. What's the balance of how many American lives and how much treasure we spend to go get people who have every opportunity to leave on their own?
Well, we have a moral obligation to serve those citizens in the U.S. But you look at the sequence of what happened. No notification, and other countries are doing it, right? But yet, United States, we have citizens on the ground. No doubt that some would like to leave. Some of them should have been evacuated.
Some have died. Yeah.
Absolutely. So once again, it's a cut and run. And this is the same administration, and by the way, remember Admiral Kirby, because it says, well, remember, the Allies were so amazed at the efficiency we left, so amazed the British Parliament censored the U.S. over it. So, and it could have been a lot worse in Afghanistan. I'm hoping and praying to God it doesn't get any worse in Sudan. But it's another example of cut and run, clear and simple.
All right, so we think about the other countries that have gotten people out. The Germans, the Brits, I know, have as well, the Saudis, the Egyptians, and others. How hard would it really be to go take Khartoum Airport in the way that we took the field in Kabul and say, okay, Americans can come out? And how do you do that without creating another humanitarian disaster where a lot of people who aren't American citizens show up as they did in Afghanistan?
Well, nobody has the logistics capability than the United States, clearly. And we don't have to take an airport. There's a lot of ways we can get people out. But in the very beginning, the decision was made, we're going to leave our embassy staff or bring them out in the middle of the night. All right, and we're going to leave instead our U.S. citizens, once again, defend from themselves. And if other countries can do it, we should have been a part of that group. We certainly have the logistics worldwide to be a part of that group in orderly fashion and get people that want to leave out and have some protection of the U.S. citizens that are there.
Well, normally I would question you more, but you've done this before. You're one of the world's experts on these matters, so it's hard to argue with a guy who's been on the ground in this. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, as
Thank
always.
you, Congressman. Thanks for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.